I am so curious if this is working or not. How's it going, everybody? Saints in here. I honestly don't know what's going on between YouTube and Elgato the past few days. I really don't know. But I changed some settings. And hopefully it's going good for everyone. Is it good so far? Let's and low bandwidth. It is wireless, sadly. That's of course. So I'm not seeing any issues. How's it going on? Yeah, another error. I'm sorry, guys. I will definitely stream it as soon as I can. I am sorry. I wish I could. I'm honestly not sure what's going on with it, because it seems like it's buffering every 60 seconds or so. I mean, now it seems like it's running fine. But that's why I'm kind of waiting to see if it triggers again. Still seems to be running fine. Gizmo says it's good. To me it looks alright, but I am still, I don't know. Christina, Roman, anything? I can refresh chat or something. Don't want to cause feedback or anything. Trying to hear it. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's running fine. See? Speak the English, you bastard! We gotta keep a close eye on that. Oh, that's a cold controller. Oh, cold controller. It's working alright now? It's good to hear, good to hear, good to hear. But we're gonna give it a little bit before we actually get into it. So let's start with equipment before we do codexes. See if there's anything new that we can equip, while keeping an eye on if it's still running okay. And if the mods would be so awesome to keep me informed every other few minutes if there's a hiccup or not. Like if it starts buffering any at all, please let me know. Let's see. I do believe we did outfit our characters last time. Yeah, pretty certain we did. Still running good for everyone. Now I'm paranoid that it's not going to run good. But it still seems like it is, even from studio point of view. Which is definitely good to hear. I'm just over here staring at chat, waiting for a reply. No, we'll get to codexes. I think we're okay now. There was a council race that was an extinct race.
50, though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
See, as I was saying in the last little stream that we just did, I don't regret releasing the Queen. Back then they had no way of communicating in a way, and we were actually able to communicate with the Queen. So, as I said in the comments, I think they would sing some good songs for us for that day. Now, I know we went through something else.
In the early 2160, the Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys.
I don't know why, but I kind of like those guys. They remind me of giant alien sloths in a way. They talk really slow.
The Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have 2 names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
I only remember seeing one of these guys, actually. And how's it going, Julian? Julian STW? A Mass Effect stream. Yes, actually, this has been an important one, actually. I'm hoping that the rest of it goes smoothly. We've been having some trouble with Elgato and YouTube lately, but been really wanting to get back to some Mass Effect. This is my first playthrough of it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but at the moment we're getting into codexes before we get into some romance and main story. We got secondary codexes to do as well. I forgot to mention that somebody in chat, or in the comments section actually, named Jordan, put in the secondary codexes to me, and I had completely forgotten all about them, actually. So we will be getting secondary codexes. The only thing is I get to read off all of them myself.
After the thresher moths are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
I can agree with that. Absolutely. The last part, in other words, with heavy vehicle-mounted weaponry. Let's put it that way. Absolutely.
Varan are omnivores with a preference for living prey. Originally native to the Krogan homeworld of Tuchanka, they are, like most life from Tuchanka, savage, clannish, and consummate survivors. They are pack hunters when vulnerable prey is readily available, and become scavengers when outnumbered or outclassed. Their supreme adaptability, vicious demeanor, and rapid breeding cycle have made them ubiquitous and dangerous pests on many worlds. Virtually everywhere the Krogan have been, Varan infestations have followed, wreaking havoc with the native ecology. The Krogan have had a love-hate relationship with Varan for millennia, alternately fighting them for territory and embracing them as treasured companions. To this day, Krogan raise them as beasts of war. One of the common subgenus of Varan has metallic silver scales, leading to the rather unusual nickname, fish dogs.
Fish dogs, huh? Okay, I do remember seeing these guys last time when we were in the fight with Benezia. Her Krogan mercenaries, or I don't know, hit squad you could say, ended up coming out, and they had some odd animals with them that I had never seen before. So they are the Varan, aka fish dogs. This is a lot to keep up with, throwing it out there for you guys. It's I'm doing my very best though, I swear. Okay, the planets. What planet was we on last time?
Pharos is a habitable... Vermeer is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Vermeer with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby Terminus systems. All fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Vermeer as impossible without significant political change. The Terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Vermeer. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves.
Okay, I could bog down the Let's Play with a few more. Well, let's see.
Faster than the Sovereign
okay, we don't
is the
have too
flagship
many.
of the rogue Spectres Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot.
Damn.
How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core, and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Okay, wow. I will say one thing that I'm really intrigued about has to be Sovereign. His ship, they speak of, whenever you go into it, if you're in his ship for too long, you lose your mind. And your self-control in a way. Just like Venezia, for instance. Hey, you gotta wonder what's going on with that ship. How is he doing it? What is it? Oh, the Mako. Now I just say I love the Mako so much. Has to be my favorite thing so far down here. So hopefully just 2 more, and we'll get on to what everybody is most likely waiting on. Me to go talk to a couple people in the crew, though I'm kind of avoiding them for the moment because I can only imagine what's going to be said, especially from certain someone. Ashley. I'm kind of worried about what she's going to say, but we will get to that shortly. It won't be too long.
Bionic. Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Gotcha. What's really say about the mass relays?
Mass relays
I just want to look at the picture again.
Combat.
Small arms.
All modern
Really?
infantry weapons, from pistols to assault rifles, use micro-scaled mass accelerator technology. Projectiles consist of tiny metal slugs suspended within a mass-reducing field, accelerated by magnetic force to speeds that inflict kinetic damage. The ammo magazine is a simple block of metal. The gun's internal computer calculates the mass needed to reach the target based on distance, gravity, and atmospheric pressure, then shears off an appropriate-sized slug from the block. A single block can supply thousands of rounds, making ammo a non-issue during any engagement. Top-line weapons also feature smart targeting that allows them to correct for weather and environment. Firing on a target in a howling gale feels the same as it does on a calm day at the practice range. Smart targeting does not mean a bullet will automatically find the mark every time the trigger is pulled. It only makes it easier for the marksman to aim.
Alright. So, on with the inevitable. We will get to the secondary codexes soon. That's going to be a lot of reading for me myself to do. Let's go talk with Joker. We gotta go talk with Joker. I want to say, wasn't it Seth Green? I gotta hear his voice again. I think it's Seth Green. That plays this guy.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
No, I agree. I'm actually going to go with the ones who will sell them out from under you. Yeah. I can deal with the cold to some extent. We already know how he got his nickname. Anything else? Personal history, ship status. I would say if I just want to talk. Are you going to say the same thing?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you?
Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Yeah, I do believe we've already went through this dialogue, but... Are you contagious? That's messed up. We already know
I'm
what
sorry,
disease.
Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome. Brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow. Too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Ship status. Will this be new? Come on, this has to be new.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Okay, he's not going to tell us anything new.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see you. Later. You gotta love Joker. I wish I would say new stuff every time, though. But I guess understandable. So I'm gonna avoid the girls at all cost. And I'm gonna go talk with Garrus. Is he down here? Or do we have to keep... Wait, who's down here? Caden. That's right.
Anything you need, Commander?
Personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the thorium.
Yeah, they can wait.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. That a briefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. It seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Well, you can't blame them necessarily. Smug aliens will show them. But you can't necessarily blame them because politics is politics. It's damn near makes the galaxy go round.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
With Vernus? What are you talking about? So what happened?
Don't tell me you and Vernus hugged on graduation day.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any others. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. It's not a lot of time to understand. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us.
Oh,
Now,
yeah?
by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
Huh. So what happened?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was going to do. Just did something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of him. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-ish talent right in my face. Loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage. At 17 and something.
Well, you definitely tried to help her, it sounds like.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for.
Holy crap,
That's a
he's
noble
alive.
thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard.
What, he killed you?
Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough, but they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Boss training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated them too. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Fair enough. But was he trying? I mean, it sounds like he was trying to kill him. So, you know, kill or be killed. And if it's a Turian, then it's just props down there. You know, fair enough.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Right. Appreciate it, Caden. Let's see, what do we got down here? Just trying to get refamiliarized with Normandy. Shepard's locker. Covered items. So it seems like I can always go there and... Ooh, that's the medical place. I'm going to avoid Liara at the moment. I know everybody's going, no! But... Cool your shit, we'll get to it. So far so good? Oh, thank God. It's looking good on studio and whatnot, so let me know, guys. I hate to keep you guys up all night monitoring it and whatnot, but if you don't mind having it going in the background and whatnot, whatever you're doing, I greatly appreciate the heads up on if it's buffering or not. Alright, let's talk with Rex. What's going on, Rex?
Shepard.
What do you think, man?
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
So?
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard?
I
I'm
love
tired
his
of
tone.
sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
Fair enough. I love his tone. He's just... What? Say that one more time? What, is the mic not loud enough or something? Now, I actually changed some settings with the mic around a little bit, so hopefully it's not going to be so loud and pick up everything. What did I say? It's a damn good question, actually. I guess... Wait, what did I say? Damn! Something like, if y'all could just still like let me know every now and then. I think that's what I said. If it starts to buffer or anything like that. He's tired of his sticking his ass on the line and getting nothing for it. But that's your reason? I mean, yeah, you might not get nothing for it, but one person can make a difference.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
I suppose.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
Sorry, hopefully the mute switched worked. I was trying to get into a bag. So what do you guys think? About Rex himself, the Krogan? I gotta say, I love his race. Definitely one of my favorite races in the whole game. Has interesting backstory to where it's honestly tragic. I'm making a drink right now. That's why I'm not continuing on with the conversation. But their history, their back history, is so insane that it's really sad, actually. To people who might not be keeping up with the Krogan, 1 in 1,000, or maybe 10,000 of Krogan babies actually live because of a disease that they were cursed with in a way. And it's horrible, horrible. So where the hell did my controller go? Alright, so let's see. Can we... No. I guess I see.
So long, Rex.
Wait, was that all he was going to say? He didn't have no personal notes
Shepard.
about the last mission? Extinction families... No?
Rex.
Alright. Monkey is watching too. I will do my best to pay attention. I'm also in game. Thank you, Monkey! Thank you. My voice cracked. Thank you, Monkey. So we have the equipment lockers here. It is so dark. I don't know if it's as dark for you guys as it is for me. Has it always been this dark? Alright. Let's see what we can do about that. Gameplay? Can we not turn up any brightness? Might be in the main menu, huh? Well, never mind. I did try. So, Garrus, he has to be probably one of the people that I really want to bring with me a lot more. I've been sticking with Tally and Liara, the two girls. They're definitely my favorites, but Gary is like that. I don't know, you gotta love him.
Commander, what can I do for you?
He's the sniper, the sharpshooter, the marksman. How can you not love him? I bet him and Tally would be a really good group. Now, I'm liking Tally for combat. If I tell her to go carnage on somebody, she's going to open up that shotgun and light somebody up. And I imagine Garrus, if I tell him to take somebody out with a sniper rifle, they're done.
Something bothering you?
It's Sarah. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn geth.
You make a point? Do you think he'll get away with it? I wouldn't worry too much.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Appreciate that, man. Will do. Sounds like you might be a bit worried, though.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Right?
Yes, sir. I'll be ready.
We have
Can I
to
ask
take...
you something, Commander?
Of course, man, of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Sarah? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
It's very possible. I actually am a little bit afraid of that, now that he mentions it. Now, I did think of it a little bit before, of course. It has went through my mind that they might just be protecting him. But, then again, the Council did promote me to Spectre, and are allowing me to hunt him down. Though they're not giving me a whole lot whenever I give them the reports after every mission. They're just kind of going, okay, that's your report. Well, why'd you do this? Okay, we'll talk to you later. So they're getting my report, getting my reasoning, and then ending the conversation. Which is somewhat worrisome in a way. I mean, they promote this human, the first human basically, well the second, to Spectre status, and they're not doing a whole lot of communicating with them. They're just, I don't know. So I'm definitely worried about the Council. Absolutely. But what are you thinking, Garrus?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Zaren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him, permanently.
I agree. I agree.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want it. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Don't let me down, guys.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens. Yes, sir.
Oh, I love Garrus so much. Oh, absolutely. You know we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for that kill shot. We're gonna... man, there's like a 10% chance that maybe, just maybe, we might keep him alive.
Commander, good to see you.
But that is a very small chance, I'm just saying. Oh, shit! Not Ashley. Not Ashley. Oh, shit! Oh, maybe we should just... Alright, she's right here. We have to. So, if you guys didn't watch the last episode, at the very end, whenever we were about to call the stream quits, Ashley and Liara walked up to me, and we had to have a conversation. I had to make a choice. Yeah. That went about as well as you think it did. So, let's see if she's alright. My dog's looking at me like I got an itch. Ashley, you don't have a knife in your hand, do you? What is she doing? Okay. Hi.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were
Yes.
dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Tassoni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Tassoni? I'm drawing a blank. Who's Tassoni? Oh, no. Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days.
Armistice Day? Why today? Don't be superstitious. Wait. What? What?
I don't understand. What's today?
It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended.
Oh.
The family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Wait, what'd she ask me? Hold on. Figured you'd be tested. Don't think I know about us attacking today of all days. Kind of vanilla. Wait, what? What? Oh, she just wants to celebrate? I'm flattered. Oh, I'm gonna piss some people off.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation.
Okay.
Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
But that's not your fault.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty in a backwater agri colony. It takes a special kind of big head to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Well, I believe you do too, Ashley. That's why you dislike aliens. He never got what he deserved. Or he got what he deserved. Wow. I actually personally like Ashley.
Kennedy.
I'll never...
Of course not.
Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Well, that went much better than what I was expecting.
Dismissed, Chief.
So,
Okay, I'm seeing some buffering go on. Everything going? Buffering a little bit again. Let's give it a moment, see if it stabilizes out. I only got one caution, it wasn't even a warning. I just happened to see it in the corner of my eye. So throwing it out there that that conversation buffer just happened, not a long one. Appreciate it, appreciate it. So if y'all didn't catch the end of her conversation, I don't know if you guys did or not. So basically, her grandfather surrendered to some aliens. Tally!
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Sam,
God.
I mean.
What happened? Hopefully y'all didn't hear popping from the mic. It is buffering. Let me see what I can do. Oh god! I plugged the headphones back in and they're at full blast. Oh god, that was loud. Okay. I did something. Tell me that's not popping. Oh, that better not be popping. Why, quality? Why? Okay, let me know if that's running better for you guys. Run around real quick. Yeah. Gizmo says better. See? Better? It's horrible. Horrible, horrible. Everybody in the future that might be watching this, I am terribly sorry. I really do wish I knew what was going on with it. But I did just... Yep. So is it? Looks like it's running good at the moment, but it keeps buffering every 30 seconds again. I have it on the lowest possible settings that I can run it on, and keep it at 720p. And I really don't know. They said it has to be from the cold weather or something. So I really don't know what's causing it. Might be on YouTube's end. Who knows? I'm gonna hope to blame YouTube and hope that it's not my stuff. Well, let's give it a second, see if that catches up. I'm not seeing any cautions, any warnings. It's what? It's 5. We see when it's saved it. We see when it saves the stream. You mean you'll see when it saves the stream? What do you mean? Hopefully when it saves the stream it won't keep that buffering in. Hopefully it'll just cut out the buffering and go straight on to the video. So hopefully everybody that might be watching this in the future and not live, y'all don't have to deal with the buffering, hopefully. Y'all just have to deal with me standing here with my thumb in my ass. Which I do apologize for. But I don't want to continue if it's not going to be decent. So we're going to take a small break here. So if you're hearing me right now in the future, fast forward like 3 to 5 minutes in. But if you do want to stick around for commentary and whatnot, we're going to save the game. We've talked to Garrus. Oh god. The only person that we haven't talked to yet is Tally and Liara, which are my two favorites. I know everybody's wondering whether I'm going to pick Tally or Liara, and honestly I think I already know, but I will never tell you. But my thoughts can always change, throwing it out there. But there's certain words that have already been said that has already convinced me almost of what I'm going to do. And it's nothing that either one of them have done personally, but it is something that one of them can do that makes me lean towards the other one. So if anybody wants to, feel free and guess in the comments on who I'm going to end up choosing out of them two. I mean, I could obviously choose Ashley and just say screw you guys, but I will say that it's definitely, most likely, unless there's new characters introduced in 2 and 3, that it's most likely going to be out of these two. How's the stream going now, you guys? Not bad. I'm trying to keep an eye on basically the signals and whatnot, on my warning lights and all that good stuff. And I haven't seen one in a good few minutes. Good for now. Shut the fuck up, monkey. You jinxing bastard. That is actually what I'm terrified about, though. I don't want to continue this and have it keep messing up and messing up and messing up. I want one good long video that people can sit back and watch. So I do apologize if we're just sort of sitting here without doing anything. But at least you have some commentary to listen to. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. No, I'm kidding. Let's talk with the engineer for now. Looks like everything's going good.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
I don't know if he's going to say anything new, though. Personal questions? We heard it all, but we heard all of that without buffering. Wait, heard of what? All of what? Did I say something bad? Like, what? What'd I say?
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
So the Normandy is a... Okay, I didn't know that.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
Heard all of what? I didn't say who I was going to pick. I was just casually talking. Although, the one person who might know who I'm going to pick would be Monkey. So if y'all see him in chat, you might be able to pry it out of him, but I doubt it. Monkey, don't you dare. Don't you dare tell anybody my thoughts on this game so far. He's never played it himself either. So I kind of talk to him and I tell him a little bit about the story and the characters and all that. And he definitely seems a bit interested. Don't worry, keep playing. I'm worrying. I can't help it. All right, let's talk with Tally.
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
Possibly. Oh wow, she has nothing else to say. What? What? Really?
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, Tally. So I guess we only have one person that we can go talk to. Isn't it up here? Good old elevators. Don't worry, he says. Keep playing, he says. Appreciate you guys for watching this. Having my back during the live stream. I mean, obviously a lot more people watch it when it's been uploaded to YouTube, not necessarily during the live part. So everybody that might be watching it later on, I do apologize for all the buffering and whatnot.
Yes, Commander? Is there
Okay.
something you need?
She is so loud. I should really turn these headphones down. Okay, I think we've already talked
I should
to her.
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Teehee. Oh, Liara. Now here's where... Now, before I talk to her, I must say that the Mass Effect community, and when I talk with people that are Mass Effect fans, the passion and enthusiasm behind their words and everything that they talk about when it comes to Mass Effect is on an insane level. And you guys are even passionate to the point that you guys want to see somebody else have a good time in the game to an extent that you know the storyline is good, and y'all are just like, I don't know, there's a few people that are just waiting for certain points that I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, of course, but they're just like, oh, you'll see. Oh, don't worry, man, don't worry. You might be thinking now that you don't understand and whatnot, but you'll see. And no, I cannot understand the passion and enthusiasm behind it. It is a great game, don't get me wrong. And I cannot wait to see where the story goes. But the level of passion behind it, it's like, it's unbelievable. It's almost Skyrim style passion that people have whenever they talk about this the whole series, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 especially. So, with that being said, let's talk to everyone's favorite character, Liara. Oh no.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Well, that's a bit harsh. Jesus Christ, Liara. You know, I honestly thought that she would be a bit broken up about her mom. Okay, you don't feel bad at all?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Well, I definitely agree with that. But you know she's still with you.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Oh, what can we talk about?
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
Wait a minute. This goes on with sort of some thoughts that I've had about Liara. Is in her lifetime, it's a long lifetime, would she have multiple, spouses? Or is she really only tied to one person throughout her whole lifetime? As you just said, it's a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union. A spiritual exchange. How so?
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single... This am I. I'm sorry, Shepard. That is why we must...
Yeah, never mind.